Doug says, how do you know if you're over trading on a day? Ideally figuring it out before you hit daily loss limit. I'm asking because you seem to take a lot of paper cut trades and hold when big winners starts to emerge. When do you throw in the towel and stop taking paper cuts because a big winner just isn't coming? Well, great question. I love that line of questioning. Number one, we never know when a big winner's coming, right? But we listen to the market generated information at the hard right edge within, extremely importantly here, within the context of narrative. So when I align myself with a strong narrative trade in that direction, and even more so from a good trade location, right? Not a continuation play once we've left the ideal area. Then I know that probabilistically speaking, the narrative is at my back and there's room for a big winner. I may ultimately discretionarily use some order flow and different things to say, it doesn't look like this is working out. I'm going to just get out. That might happen. It's getting out of some more NQ there. But so that is the step one. Step one or step zero is we never know what's going to happen. Step two is we use narrative to tell us what's likely, whether there's big contextual risk reward on the table, or whether I'm just going to take this scalp here that doesn't really have narrative, or might be into an area where I'm just picking up the last little bit of risk reward or whatever. So that's the difference between the trade management tactics and how long I hold a trade and things like that, right? I got into a NASDAQ trade. I guess I can just keep this on NASDAQ. I got into a NASDAQ trade earlier this morning, right? This long right here. After we really tried the short, long here, but we don't really believe in it because it's just kind of a scalp and going with, wow, this thing's really reversing. We tried to roll over here, try to shorts a couple times, and then I got back into the long with this another little spring pattern, and knowing that there were stops above there. So Eric, what's the reason for this trade? A shift in intraday condition, a shift in contextual order flow. The buyers are now in control. I'm just going to scalp this up into this bear area, and that's all that. Think about it. I only took 25% or 30% of what was on the table there in terms of like perfection high of day, which is stupid to even analyze. But the point is that this market just kept going. Why didn't I hold? Because that wasn't what narrative was telling me. I was gearing up to start shorting the S&P a bunch from that area because it was my main hypo for the day was setting up. I really hope that makes sense. So narrative dictates what I'm looking for. How do I know if I'm over trading? That is, if I'm over trading, it is because I'm not trading well. In order for, the definition of over trading is where I'm trading, I'm doing things outside of process, I'm making poor decisions. Over trading is taking trades I shouldn't be taking. There could be messy sequences where perhaps I get out of whack with how aggressive I should be. That's over trading as well. So it depends on the quality of the decision making. Some of it we should be able to identify in real time whether it's over trading or not. Some of it is only going to show up with the benefit of hindsight. You know what? Now I see I shouldn't have been as aggressive there. I was in process to be aggressive there based on my understanding of what was unfolding and the tactics that I was looking to apply. But then sometimes with the benefit of hindsight, we can say, you know what? I could have thought differently about that. I could have seen this on the order flow that I didn't see. I could have seen this dissonance on some time frame that I didn't really weight as much as I should have. And so therefore, that was technically, we could call it over trading, but I would call that more being too aggressive in an area that it's not warranted. True over trading is when you're getting out of process and you're simply taking trades that you have no business taking. So that's how I make the definition. It's not outcome based, which is, I think, what most people base it on. You take a bunch of trades, they're not working. I'm over trading. Are you? Or were you taking the very best setups that your methodology has to offer? Don't be outcome based in assessing some of that stuff.